Hello, this is Lance Cleveland. I'm trying to debug an issue that's been reported to Apple regarding OS X Sierra with external monitors. I've been running 3 external monitors, an HDMI and 2 Thunderbolt or DisplayPort monitors for over a year. And when I upgraded to Sierra, I started to notice that the left side fan, was running at nearly full tilt. So here's some experiments from this morning. System was idle. This is where the first DisplayPort monitor was connected. Then I added the second DisplayPort and the HDMI monitor, and you can see everything spiked here pretty quickly. Now, in this area here is where I shut off one of the monitors, the DisplayPort monitors. It had a slight drop in temp, but not much. And then, of course, here is another event on the system that was shutting down a headless VirtualBox. Now, in this area here is where I turned back on all 3 monitors. And then this is just shutting off one DisplayPort monitor. So at this point, I have a single DisplayPort monitor. That's the DisplayPort closest to the power outlet that I call DisplayPort 0. And the HDMI was connected. So this is how things kind of stabilized here. And you'll actually see the same trend on GPU core and the GPU dies, as well as the system core. So again, if you look at these charts, this is connecting all the monitors, doing some stuff with VirtualBox, and then shutting off all but 2 of the monitors right here. So everything kind of stabilized here with the 2 monitors. This is DisplayPort 0 and HDMI. Now, the odd thing you'll notice here is when I unplugged the HDMI monitor, so now I'm only running DisplayPort 0, one monitor. You can see it immediately dropped out right here. Somewhere in here, a stat stopped recording for one interval, which is a few seconds. But other than that anomaly, you can see immediately unplug the HDMI cable, and it drops off almost instantaneously down to about 2400 RPM on the left side fan. And that's regardless of the state of the GPUs. You can see there's that anomaly. It gives us a nice marker to show right after I unplug the HDMI. You can see the temps dropped marginally here. Down, this is, we're at 160 now, so this is about in the 150 degree range on the GPU core. And you'll see the same sort of thing for all these other cores. So you can see a small drop in temperature on the GPU and CPU, which I don't know how the code's set up. Maybe that's a trigger point, and that is causing OS X to immediately, just that few degrees, drive that fan. But you'll notice that we're back up to the pre-HDMI disconnect. Here's the HDMI disconnect right here. And these temps are back up above or at that point. If you look at each of these temps, they're all back up to that same point. And then if we look at our fan, we're still running at normal fan speeds, about 2800 RPM. So it doesn't appear as though the fan speed has anything to do whatsoever with the CPU and GPU temps. Now, if I just plug in my other monitor here, this is the HDMI